What is the meaning of life?
What is the difference between the power transformer and distribution transformer magnetic core? Only I want the difference related to the core.
What is the supply frequency value?
How to measure the speed of the cycle?
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Taneja, Chiranshu Taneja.
Yes, sir.
Please sit down. You are from Ambala?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Electrical engineering.
Yes.
Power shortage in Haryana or Punjab, where power shortage is more?
Sir, both the states have been witnessing such shortages, especially in the last few years, when in the months of October and November, when there were monsoon rains and there were shortage in the coal sector, the coal thermal power plants. But if we compare Haryana and Punjab specifically, I'm not aware about the specific the data, but I think they are more in Punjab because there the government is trying to subsidize the electricity to every household, and that is leading to excessive usage of electricity by the household, and hence there are more usage of electricity, which is leading to lesser availability with the power sector, distribution sector.
Now let us get into concrete data on Haryana.
Okay, sir.
How many thermal power plants are there? How many hydro power stations are there? Do you have any idea?
Sir, I'm not
Total generation capacity, total deficit, anything about it?
So I'm not aware of the exact data about the Haryana. I don't think there is a thermal power plant in Haryana, but there are hydropower plants nearby Haryana, like specifically in Punjab and Himachal Pradesh.
Okay. You should know these data.
Yes,
Okay?
I will look.
Because even for India, you have such a long list of extracurricular activities, learning about Indian history and international relations. International relations, Indian diplomacy, let us talk about Indian diplomacy in recent days between India and Canada.
Yes.
What is happening?
Sir, Canada has raised the issue about the death of one of its citizens, and it is saying that the Indian spy agencies, specifically the external intelligence agencies, are involved in that killing. But India has denied all those charges, and this has.
So somebody should be right. Canada should be right, or India should be right. One of them should be right.
Sir, when it comes
Who
to
should be right?
Sir, when it comes to international relations, we cannot judge the decisions based on our ethics and morals which we apply to individuals. When it comes to international relations, the countries prefer their national interests, which is what India is doing right now. We are not yet aware of the exact details about the killings and the agencies or whoever the murderer is associated with. There are also allegations about our adversaries being involved in that murder and trying to spew up this hatred between the countries, and hence we are not yet aware, and that is why India has taken a right stance on this issue right so far.
You read novels, fiction and non-fiction.
Yes, sir.
Non-fiction, one book, and fiction, one book, which you read.
So the last fictional book I read was Gaban by Munshi Premchand, and the non-fictional book was Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl.
Man's search for
Meaning.
meaning.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of life?
Sir,
What does the book say about the meaning?
Sir, Viktor Frankl was one of the prisoners in the Auschwitz camps during the Nazi rule in Germany. And when he was in their prison, he realized that life can have different meaning for different people, and we have to find a purpose to live a more meaningful life. He said there can be different ways of finding such a purpose to life, which can be caring for oneself or caring for others, and also facing difficulties in life with dignity, and or finding a purpose, a higher purpose in life.
What is the purpose? After reading that book, what is the purpose of the main protagonist?
So he's trying to say that one should be ready to face whatever difficulties one comes in one's life with dignity, and should hope for a better future.
And what is your purpose in life?
Sir, my purpose in life is to be able to contribute back to all those who have contributed in my success, in my well-being, and to lead a more meaningful and a happy life where I am feeling that I am able to help others as well who have helped me all this while.
You are electrical engineer.
Yes.
Last question on electrical engineering. Transmission loss, how can we reduce?
Transmission losses can be divided into several sectors. So there are also losses at the substation level. There are also losses at the distribution level. We need to look at all these sectors one by one. So in case of distribution, we need to upgrade the transmission lines that we are using. We also need to look into the power theft, which is prevalent in some parts of India. And at the distribution sector, we need to upgrade the transformers we are using, and we can also try to use smart metering, and so as to prevent the losses.
Taneja,
Yes, sir.
you got the very good rank in the GATE,
Yes, sir.
in the electronics and as well as electrical.
Yes.
Then are you pursuing the MTech now?
Sorry, sir.
Are you pursuing the MTech?
No, sir. I am not.
Any job? No PSUs?
No, sir. No, sir. I haven't yet joined any job. I have been preparing for this exam since I graduated last year.
For a given transformer, if you operate at above rated frequency,
Yes, sir.
what will happen?
So the eddy current losses are proportional to the frequency square. So the losses will increase in the eddy. The eddy current losses will increase, which can lead to the heating of the core and a decrease in the efficiency.
What is the difference between the power transformer and distribution transformer magnetic core? Only I want the difference related to the core.
So magnetic cores of the both are designed differently. For example, the power transformer uses a core made of soft iron, and the distribution transformer usually uses silicon steel. And the voltages.
Soft iron.
Yes,
Soft iron for power transformer.
Yes, sir. As far as I can remember. Yes, sir. And the power transformers work at higher voltages, and hence the.
Why they go for soft iron? Any specific reason?
So higher permeability, because for soft iron, so that we can get higher flux and work at higher voltages and prevent losses.
Okay. What is the function of this conservator in the transformer? Conservator.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about.
Conservator.
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
Breather in the transformer.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall at this moment.
Okay. Suppose induction motor, one of the phase fuses that means a burnout. Then what will happen at that moment?
So induction motors can work as a two-phase induction motor.
Okay.
I'm not very sure about how how it will work and the principles involved, but it can work as a two-phase induction motor.
What is this open delta connection? Open delta connection.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall at this moment.
What about SCART connection? SCART connection.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall.
Okay. What is the advantage of auto transformer?
So auto transformer provides better efficiency at the same, we can use a lesser material of copper in the windings and also have a better efficiency and a higher ratings of the transformer.
Why efficiency is high? What is the reason?
So because we are going to use lesser copper, so there will be lesser losses.
Any other?
That's all I can recall. Right.
Okay. What is crawling phenomena?
So crawling happens in yes, sir. So crawling happens in synchronous machines.
Induction.
Okay, sorry, sir, I got confused. Crawling happens in induction machines where, due to the presence of higher harmonics like the fifth harmonic and the seventh harmonic, the machine is able to get a new equilibrium stability, which happens at a lower speed than the speed it is designed to work.
Okay. What is the hunting phenomena in the synchronous motor? Hunting.
So hunting happens because whenever there is a disturbance in the system, since synchronous machines are designed to work at a specific frequencies, it tries to find that equilibrium, and due to that equilibrium, the rotor keeps fluctuating so as to find that new equilibrium, and that is what we call as hunting.
What is synchronizing power coefficient?
So mathematically, we define it as the derivative of the synchronous
What is
power.
the importance? What is the importance of that one?
So it is used to determine how long the hunting will go on and how we can tackle it.
Okay. Can we use a damper winding in the cylindrical pole type of the machine?
So damper winding in?
Damper winding in the cylindrical pole type of machine. Any damper winding is there in the cylindrical pole type machine?
So it is primarily used for the squirrel cage, for the other, saline pole one.
Then what about for cylindrical pole?
So we have out external resistances, so we don't need such damper.
What is the importance of short circuit ratio?
So short circuit ratio is required to find the fault capability of the system, how much power it can support during the faults. Short
Last question. Which one have the high synchronizing power quotient?
sorry.
Which one have the high synchronizing power quotient? Salient pole or cylindrical pole?
So the salient pole.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what is difference between energy and power signal?
Energy and?
Energy and power signal.
So energy signal has a finite energy and power signal has infinite energy but a finite power.
Okay. Can we convert power signal into energy signal? Suppose sin t is a power signal. It is a power signal. Now we have to convert this signal into energy signal. What we can do? If you are going to limit that signal
Yes, sir.
in a particular finite time, then it is going to be converted in
Yes, sir.
energy
It will
signal
get
or not?
converted into.
Okay, yes. Suppose if you are going to attenuate this signal sin t,
So
is
if
it
we
going to
attenuate-
convert in energy signal or not?
So we can, if we multiply it by a signal like an exponential decay, then it will
Okay,
get converted into
correct.
energy signal.
Now tell me, suppose some harmonics are also coming in the
So,
power
sir,
supply.
couldn't hear, sir.
Harmonics are also coming in
Yes,
the
sir.
power supply, and we want to remove them.
Yes, sir.
Then what you are going to do?
So first, we'll try to analyze what all harmonics are present, and then we'll design a required filter for so as to remove those harmonics.
Okay. So what is the supply frequency value?
So in India, it's 50 hertz.
Okay. So harmonics will be integer multiple of that value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will be the we can use low pass filter also because
Yes.
we have to pass 50
Yes.
hertz frequency.
Right.
Then what will be the range of cutoff frequency of that low pass filter?
So it will be higher than 50 hertz, but lesser than 100 hertz.
But less than?
100 hertz.
Correct. Now suppose there is an LTI system.
Yes, sir.
We are applying UT as an input to the system.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And we are getting bounded output.
Yes, sir.
Can we say that the system is guaranteed stable?
No,
Yes
sir.
or no?
No, sir. Because
Why?
for stability, we need to check each and every bounded input, and we need to ensure
Okay.
that it leads to a
Correct.
bounded output.
Now tell me what is difference between minimum and non-minimum phase systems?
So minimum, mathematically speaking, for minimum phase systems, we can use Bode plot to determine the stability, and it is not possible in case of non-minimum phase systems. And
In terms of pole and zero locations?
so in case of a non-minimum phase system, one of the poles or zeros lies on the right side of the G omega axis.
Okay. Can we use this concept for every type of system? It means can we use for causal also? Can we use for non-causal also? Or is it defined only for causal system?
So it is defined for all systems, the known.
For all type of systems?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Now
in
my
location-
last question is, have you heard about Villari effect?
Yes, sir, I have heard, but I cannot recall at this point.
Okay, leave it.
Chiranshu, do you know plant load factor?
Yes, sir.
What about the PLF of solar power plant? Do you know have any idea?
Sir, it is higher than the thermal power plants, and
It is higher than thermal power plant. I'm talking with respect to solar power plant. Are you making guess?
Sir, I'm not sure about
No
the
problem.
solar power plants. I'm aware of it in general. The power
Okay.
supply.
What is principle of argument? Do you know anything?
As in what?
Principle of argument, it's a mathematical concept and having a very good application in our electrical engineering subject control system. Can you recall now?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall.
No problem, no problem. You have interest in bicycling, cycling, okay?
Yes, sir.
How to generate electricity through your hobby, or you have the interest?
So we can use the pedal and the rotational motion to drive
Which
a motor.
electrical device will you prefer for generation of electrical power through that interest?
So any motor,
Any motor?
any generator, and
Which type of the generator you are going to use now?
So that depends on how much speed I am cycling with.
You know your cycling the
so,
speed you know.
My speed is not usually constant and not of anyone else.
So at
we'll
that
have to use
particular
different
range,
extra-
which generator will be the most suitable for your cycling?
So the low speed generators.
Example, please. Technical guy you are. Okay, leave it. How to measure the speed of the cycle?
So we can connect a shaft and use a tachometer.
Yes, please. Loud.
We can use a tachometer by connecting a shaft.
Tachometer.
Yes.
Okay. What is solar flare?
Sir, the sun has a periodic cycle of emissions of coronal mass from its surface, and they lead to flares and solar wind and other.
In a single
phenomena.
word, what can you say?
So emission of solar coronal mass ejections. As
What
well.
is drift region?
But,
What is drift region in semiconductor?
yes, sir. The drift region corresponds to the region where we have the ions present.
And what about with respect to power semiconductor device? Please continue. Let me give you the hint. Lightly doped N layer, do you know? In power
Yes, sir.
semiconductor devices,
Yes, sir.
what is the significance of that?
So it is used to ensure that we can have a continuous flow of conduct in case of more number of semiconductors, like we have PNP transistors.
It's a three-phase induction motor
Yes.
supplied through the stator.
Okay.
Now can I supply in this situation to the motor through rotor as well? It's rotating operation, and now I am asking, can I supply through rotor as well? Three-phase AC through rotor as well. Can I do like that or not?
So the stator cannot rotate, so that will be. So for what purpose?
For controlling the speed of the three-phase induction motor. No idea?
No, sir. I cannot.
What is Peterson coil?
I'm sorry, sir. I haven't heard.
Okay. Magnetic inverse current, do you know?
Magnetic.
Magnetic inverse current.
So when we have large transformers and when we try to turn on them, so in the beginning, generally when the residual flux is lesser than what it should be, so we have a higher peak of current that we see, and it is usually twice the rated.
How to overcome this problem?
So we can try to start the transformer at times when the voltage is maximum, so that the flux will
Okay.
start.
In the magnetic inverse current, which order of harmonics is dominant?
I think it's a second half.
Very good. My last question to you: what is filled inside the fluorescent lamp? Some
So
gases?
nitrogen and argon.
Nitrogen we fill?
Yes, sir. Sometimes we feel in some.
Not sometimes. In general, do you have any idea which type of the chemical
Inert-
composition the
usually
gas
the
are present?
inert gases are.
Okay, very good.
the
This is
noble
all from my
gases.
side. Over to
Okay, Mr. Taneja, we will call you within a minute.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Sit down, please.
Thank you, sir.
You are a charismatic personality,
Thank you, sir.
graceful, well-dressed, sophisticated, refined, everything, officer-like qualities.
Thank you, sir.
Negative point, if I have to say, you are little speed.
Right, sir.
Don't go very fast.
Sure, sir.
Stop in between. After making a point, stop there. Let the questioner ask further questions.
Okay, sir.
Don't give long story. You know, don't speak too much. Speak, make an impact, stop there.
Okay, sir. Sure. I'll keep that in mind, sir.
That will make you very good marks.
Sure, sir. Thank
Your
you.
extracurricular prizes, sports, position, leadership, all these things are excellent.
Thank you, sir.
So many questions can be there.
So actually, I was informed by like seniors that there will be more questions on the non-technical side if one has a good technical.
No, you are good at technical. You will have technical to be speaking. You are in electrical engineering.
Yes.
So they will ask you all about generation, distribution,
Right.
renewable energy, fossil fuel, transmission, issues, challenges. Anything can be asked.
Yes, sir.
And India's energy scenario, Paris commitment,
Right. Sir.
renewable energy importance. At the same time, fossil fuel we cannot leave.
Right.
Even UK is not leaving.
Yes, sir.
So all these import of coal content, plant load factor, all
Right.
those issues will come.
Okay.
And maintenance of dams and disaster management,
Right.
everything
Right. Sir. Everything in the
like
current.
that. Because you are preparing for civil service also.
Yes. Sir.
So you have the potential, you will do wonders.
Thank you. Sir.
You are very focused, very intense boy.
Thank you, sir.
We are very happy to find you, and we are giving you maximum marks 135 today, but your potential is 150 plus.
Sure. Sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'll give my best.
That is one thing. Then I wanted to say something more. Indian history, international relation, your understanding on international relation is very good.
Thank you, sir.
You know what is national interest and how. Even if espionage is there, we have to be diplomatically
Yes, sir.
handled. Position in chess, recent
Yes, sir.
phenomena, that boy.
Right, sir. Pragnananda.
That should be one thing. Then other things, scientific award, so many things you are too good. Studying about renewable energy sector. So again, fossil fuel,
Right. Sir.
renewable energy, nuclear fuel, fission, fusion,
Yes, sir.
all those. Of course, you are from IIT Mumbai,
Yes.
so you are a powerful, technologically powerful boy.
Thank you, sir.
All the best, sir.
Taneja, your
Yes,
body
sir.
language is good, communication skills are good,
Thank you, sir.
and some lagging in the transformer part.
Yes, sir. Actually, I couldn't prepare well for the interview. Like my civil services mains ended just yesterday, and my interview is tomorrow.
Okay. Just revise that part
sir.
also. You can do Excel.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
And also you can go through role of electrical and electronics in satellite communication.
Right. So I have also mentioned that space tech. part.
Okay, yes, that is why I am saying that. And you have got a very good rank in electronics also.
Yes, sir.
And power sector reforms you have to go through,
Right, sir.
and what is the target for 2030?
Right.
Please go through. And what are the challenges in electric vehicle sector? Okay,
Right, sir.
so these are the points that you should cover.
Thank you, sir.
Chiranshu, one thing I want to say, I don't want to restrict myself, that I am seeing the future that you are going to be the leading personality of the India very soon.
Thank you.
Yes, that quality you have. Out of 9 questions, you have answered 5 and not answered 4 questions, but it doesn't matter, your performance are बेस्ट ओके अब आप बहुत अच्छे कैंडिडेट हैं, ये तो कंफर्म है. तो आपको कुछ बात बोल रहा हूँ, सुनिए ध्यान से. इंडियन एनर्जी सिनेरियो, ग्लोबल एनर्जी सिनेरियो, योर स्टेट एनर्जी सिनेरियो, प्लांट लोड फैक्टर के जितनी भी अभी पिछले साइंस एंड टेक में डिस्कशन चल रहे थे, पावर परचेस एग्रीमेंट्स क्या होते हैं, एनर्जी मार्केट सिनेरियो क्या है, साइंस एंड टेक से रिलेटेड जितने कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपके डेप्थ से मैच होते हुए, लाइक स्पेस साइंस एंड योर दिस इंटरनेशनल अवार्ड समथिंग, जो भी अभी लास्ट सिनेरियो साइंस एंड टेक में 1 साल रहा, वो आपका आईआईटी मुंबई रिसर्च कर रहा है सोडियम आयन बैटरी में, तब जब अपना लिथियम स्टॉक नहीं मिला था तब. तो व्हाट आर द अपडेट्स विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट, यू मस्ट नो बिकॉज इट इज़ योर कॉलेज, योर इंस्टीट्यूट. अब इसके बाद आपको किसी भी तरह का टेक्निकल जो यूपीएससी के इंटरव्यू में पूछा जाता है, कुछ क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ना, हाइड्रोजन फ्यूल क्यों, वाई नॉट रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी व्हीकल इज सफिशिएंट, हाइड्रोजन फ्यूल रिक्वायरमेंट इज सो मच इवन व्हेन इट इज़ कॉस्टली, ऐसे कोई भी टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन जितने भी हैं, जितने भी वैरायटी के प्रीवियस ट्रांसक्रिप्ट में सिविल सर्विसेज में पूछे गए हैं, एज वेल एज ऑब्वियसली इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग में पूछे गए हैं ईएसई के थ्रू, किसी का भी प्रिसाइज आंसर विथ डेटा आपको चाहिए, विथ गवर्नमेंट ऑथराइज्ड डेटा, आप बिल्कुल मुझे कांटेक्ट कीजिए. आई विल गिव यू इमीडिएटली बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज रेडी एंड वॉट एवर इज in the upcoming news, I simultaneously prepare for you guys. Okay, so you can contact me, take my number from the management team, anytime if you want any help with respect to electrical engineering for engineering services examination as well as for civil services examination, okay, you can contact me. I will be happy to help you because you are going to perform the best in both the exams, okay, and all the best for your results of civil services mains. All the best.
See the websites, relevant websites of Government of India. So, done now? Okay. All the best.
All the best.
You will do very well in civil service also. You will reach there.